People, good people, good people. Somebody asked me, Abdul, why the change of the channel? Why move from Start a Business for Cheap to How to Find Your Passion Now? And that's a great question. And here's the answer. What I've learned in my years of doing YouTube, of sitting by a coffee table one night and watching on the YouTube channel, and the thought came to my mind, Abdul, you should do a video. Then I asked myself, what? What can I talk about? And I was in the middle of finding my passion and things of that nature at that time. And little did I know, I had a lot to talk about. But it started out with me sitting on the couch, and I can remember it like it was yesterday, of me just pressing record. And when I pressed record, that's when this whole world opened up. And all kinds of people would contact me. One in particular, of a gentleman who contacted me with desperation in his voice. His grandfather, let's just say, was a bigwig in BP in Australia. He could speak fluent Chinese, well, not Chinese, but Mandarin. He taught himself the language, and he was going out with a girl. He calls me up, and I really didn't know at the time how I could help this gentleman. But we talked things out, and he was living in Australia at the time and wanted to move to China to become a disc jockey and do different things. And he saw how people gravitated toward him because he was this Caucasian guy from Australia who spoke Mandarin. And he said the Chinese ate that up. So this guy's in a relationship. We have 2 conversations. Next thing I know, maybe a week later after that conversation, the last conversation, this guy calls me up and says, I'm going to China. I just broke up with my girlfriend. And I'm like, holy crap. That guy is in China now pursuing a rap career. This guy went from disc jockeying to being one of the great rappers in China. So it's the craziest thing. But what made him do it? What made him leave his comfortable relationship to go to Shanghai? And actually, when he went to China, he went to a remote part of China, close to Russia, when he first went. But it was passion. You see, people don't have to understand who you are. But we live in this little world where we feel we have to somehow be great in people's eyes. People need to always look at us in this great light. But here's what we don't understand. That light that they want to look at you in is a small light. It's a dim light. It's a light that the batteries are getting ready to run out at any moment. Small world. It's the comfort zone. You see, when you start pleasing those people and you don't go out and become an author, you don't go out and become that singer that you need to be, or become that doctor or lawyer you always wanted to be, then you're living someone else's life and you're not happy. And you don't know why. Well, you know why, but somehow you don't have enough courage to say, you know what, I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of looking at the clock every day, ready to leave. And when I leave out those doors, you know, I'm so happy. I'm tired of gripping the steering wheel, holding it tight in the parking lot, knowing that I'm a slave to that paycheck and I can't afford to not go in that building. You see, that's what passion is all about. I'm here to tell you as the messenger, as I'm telling myself, passion coach, which I have been groomed into this by listening to thousands of people, by conversating with thousands of people, and helping them navigate out of that situation they're in. Because no one calls me happy. until they've reached the end, until they've made the choice. But when they first called me, that's not a happy call. Some of you right now watching this video are not happy. So my job is to dedicate the rest of my life to helping people find that. That's who I am. That's who I've always been. Who I always have been. I can't even talk right now. And now I'm walking into greatness. I'm walking into that purpose. So, what do I have for you? I have a book. If you don't have the book yet, you need to get it. It's called How to Find Your Passion now on Amazon. And I have a course that I'm putting together, and you would get it in pieces, because you don't need to get everything at once. You need to dissect things, understand it, and then move on. So that's what you're getting, good people. And thank you for following me for so many years. And now we're really about to get started, because I noticed that once I made the decision to move in this light, ideas just started downloading like crazy. So stay tuned, buckle up your seatbelts, and we're about to go on a hell of a ride. So with that said, good people, thank you. And until next time, signing off.